On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, diving in, looking at the NFL draft, folks, Thursday night. Who do I not want the Carolina Panthers to draft? I think would be a mistake. Before we get into today's content, make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Pound that like button, hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this on the Carolina Panthers. And by all means, folks, leave me some comments. Uncle Chucky loves the dialogue. All right, folks, I really want to just look and pinpoint at number 6. Pick 6. Well, you can already tell by the way it sounds where I'm going with this. The one player I definitely do not want to pick here, and there's actually two, is the quarterbacks. I do not want Malik Willis. Now, don't get me wrong. I think he's a generational talent. I think he's great. I don't want to compare him because he's a black quarterback to Lamar Jackson. I definitely think he has the athletic ability and the upside. I just worry about him playing at Liberty, the competition he's faced. I haven't seen enough of him. I understand his character's great. Great young man. He's athletic. He can throw the ball. You're just really trying to turn over the keys to an NFL franchise to a guy that I just haven't seen enough in a pro-ready offense. And even though his ceiling, I mean, he could be there, there's a lot of room to drop off if he isn't. And if you miss on him, yeah, it's going to hurt. If he ends up being something great and we pass, it's going to hurt. But if we draft him there, it's going to set this franchise back for years if we give him the keys and he is not the one. And that's what scares me with how this team's been with picking quarterbacks since Cam Newton. After Cam, it's been a mess. It's been a huge mess trying to find a quarterback. Number 2, Kenny Pickett. I don't think Kenny Pickett's the answer. Now, a lot of people are comparing and say, oh, we had a number 6 pick years ago, the Chargers. The Chargers took the quarterback out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. And I thought he was going to be a bust. Looking at Jared Goff, looking at guys, like Josh Rosen. Proved me wrong. But the one thing about, Justin Herbert, is he's a lot like Josh Allen. He's a big, strong quarterback. He's big, athletic. Kenny Pickett is not that big. And I do worry about his durability and his size and just having one great year at Pitt. We draft him. I think we're going to end up like the same draft they took Darnold. Somebody took him number 3. I think it was the Jets. And Baker Mayfield went number 1 to Cleveland. It didn't last long. Party was over. So I just feel we've got to stay away from those two. Now, if we were to trade down or somebody give us some, in the middle of the first round and somebody gave us like a second, a third rounder and a future pick and this and that, and we could get Pickett or Willis in the middle of the first, fine, because we're picking up other capital. But to stay at number 6 would be a huge mistake to take one of these quarterbacks. Because, folks, if we're not any better, we're going to be in the same situation next year. And guess what's better next year? The quarterbacks in the draft. And wouldn't that be something if we were back in the top 5 or 6 taking another quarterback? What a wasted year this would be. Let's build our offensive line, folks. As far as other picks, we need a linebacker bad. You're not going to get one that high. So to me, it's offensive line or bust or defensive end because of the athletic ability. I definitely don't think you need to go quarterback and reach here. I really don't. And I think that's what a lot of people want us to do because they want a quick remedy. Sometimes when you have the flu, folks, there's no quick remedy. You have to stay home a couple of days, rest up, drink plenty of OJ, eat some soup, and just take a nap and watch I Love Lucy. Stay away from just trying to go out there and be a big man and go to work when you're sick. Take a couple of days off. And I think this is the year the Panthers have to set out from the quarterback carousel and just build around everything else. And we'll get the quarterback next year. Or what I would do, I would take a late round flyer, 4th or 5th round pick on the Zap kid from Western Kentucky. Take a chance on him. I'll bring a Gardner Minshew in if we can get a trade for him for a late pick. Okay, folks, what do you think of today's video? Are you sold on Malik Willis? Are you sold on Kenny Pickett? What player do you not want us to draft? Leave me some comments. I love the dialogue. pound that like button, hit that bell notification, be notified of future videos like this on the Carolina Panthers. And by all means, folks, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. Help Uncle Chucky out. And we'll see you next time on another episode of Carolina Sports Guy.